What is going on, guys? It is Brandon, the Fake Crypto, helping you make those crypto gains. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys my mindset, my perspective, my viewpoint, however you want to describe it, the way that I look at the cryptocurrency markets and cryptocurrencies as a whole. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, or maybe even the thumbnail, I view it as an angel investor. For those of you that do not know what an angel investor is, we're going to be diving more in depth into the topic. We're going to talk about what an angel investor is, how it is different than traditional investors, business investors, as well as why I view it as such, okay? Before I begin, this is not financial advice. This is my own opinion. Do whatever you want to do. Not guaranteeing any sort of financial outcome if you listen to the opinions in this video. Now that that's out of the way, let's dive into it. Okay, guys, so the first point is, what is an angel investor? For those of you that do not know, an angel investor is an individual who invests in a company slash startup slash business at its usually very early stages in development, at a stage earlier than it would be able to get investments from a bank or venture capitalist, which we will talk about in a second. But an angel investor, it's usually an individual who invests very early stages, and as early as an individual or team just having a concept and maybe a business plan. The individual, the angel investor, does not necessarily need sales or hard data or evidence or a track record of success with the company. They will usually invest based on good faith in the project, concept, business plan, the team, things of that nature. Okay, and they play more of a hands-off approach. Usually, they kind of just give the money to the project and kind of let the team do what it's got to do. And they're called angel investors because they give money at a stage in the project that, like I said, the project would not be getting money from really anyone else. So they're kind of their saving grace, hence the word angel. And now, how are angel investors different than your traditional other business investors? So you have two types, main ones. You're going to have your banks. And for someone to get a business loan from a bank, you normally have to have at least 1 year, be in business for 1 year at least, and usually some sort of track record of sales or whatnot, things of like that nature. So if someone just has a concept and a business plan, you're not going to be getting a loan from a bank. And the second, or I guess third investor type would be a venture capitalist, a VC. And a venture capitalist it's a firm or an individual who invests large sums of money in the millions of dollars, usually at a later stage in the company or project's development. Usually they need some sort of track record of sales, physical product, service, working prototypes, things of that nature, real world, quantifiable data and evidence before they invest, because they're usually in it for the money. So they need to know that the company has a capacity to make money. They had it in the past and they have the capacity to grow in the future. Okay. And so these are, for example, if you've seen Shark Tank, those guys and girls up there, they're venture capitalists. Okay, they're investing after a company has sales, after they have a proven track record. Okay, so those are the kind of the three types. Just a real quick flyover of the three types of startup slash business investors. You have the angel investor, who is investing very early stages, usually based on just concept and good faith. And then you got the banks, who need at least a year in business. And then you have venture capitalists, who are the big dogs that are pumping in the millions of dollars into these companies that have a proven track record of making money, and they have a very good chance of exponential growth, or not necessarily exponential, but high growth in the future, to be making money for the company as well as the VCs. All right, guys, so the third and most important point of this video is why I look at the crypto markets and cryptocurrencies as an angel investor. And it's strictly because of the reason that, despite what people want to define it as, what people want to think, the whole cryptocurrency, it's kind of in a gray area as to how you want to define it. Some people, they say it's a stock, people say it's a security, some people say it's a currency. It's, it's a gray area for definition. However, my personal definition of them, and like I said, none of them are really wrong or right. It's just kind of however you want to look at it, to be honest. My personal viewpoint and my definition of them are that they are essentially startups, because they're a team of people, a group of people that are trying to build a product or service. They are essentially a startup, a business I don't. They're not really a company per se, so I don't really call them a company. I just really look at them as startups. You know, it's a market for startups. To be honest, that's the way I view it. And a lot of them are in such early stages of their development that they wouldn't, before the crypto markets, they would not be able to get money from a bank or a VC, because a lot of them, they just have a concept. Maybe they have a website, but a lot of them don't have, really working prototypes. They don't have any real world use cases. They don't have any sales or any numbers behind, their project. They have a concept, they have a team, they have a website, they have a roadmap / business plan, white paper. And, that's kind of all that a lot of these projects have. And so before crypto markets, they wouldn't get a second look from a bank or a VC. They would need to get money from an angel investor, okay? And that is why I view this as me being an angel investor, because a lot of these companies, they are in that stage where they would be getting money from angel investors. And it's just, the way that I see it, it's an amazing opportunity for people like you and I to get in and invest in companies. I use the word company loosely, to invest in startups at this early stage in their development. Like I said, before in history, never before has there been a time like this. Okay, aside from the stock market and IPOs, which you're still not getting in at really an early stage, you're still getting in after all the banks and corporations and everything. Those IPOs were not really catered for the average person to get into a company in their early stages. However, now there are so many projects, there's so many cryptocurrencies that are just in their concept or early development phases, and we have the opportunity to invest in them. Okay, and to me, it's an amazing opportunity, because as someone who loves business, who loves entrepreneurship, I've started 3 businesses. 1 was a semi-success, 2 were failures. But I have a passion for entrepreneurship. I have a passion for startups and business. And to me, I view the crypto markets as just an amazing, amazing opportunity for someone like myself to put my money towards projects that I view that could have potential in the future. And they're so early in their development that I get to research them. I get to look into the team. I get to read their business plan / white paper, their roadmaps, and I kind of get a feel for them as a business, as a startup, and then I get to decide if I want to give them money or not. And in my mind, that is kind of the definition of an angel investor. You're looking at a project that is very early stage. You get to research the team, your business plan, all that good stuff, and decide if you want to give them your money or not, solely based on concept, not necessarily based on sales or hard data, just solely based on what you feel of the project. And I really just think that it's an amazing opportunity for all of us to get our feet wet into investing in startups, as well as, it's a great time, because a lot of projects in the past, people have amazing ideas, okay, but money was a limiting factor. So who knows how many projects in the past could have turned into something great for society. And the only thing that stopped them was the fact that they unfortunately were not able to get a loan to get off the ground, okay? And we might have lost some amazing, amazing businesses, products, services due to that fact. However, now it's been opened up. So if you do your due diligence and you look into projects, you find good ones that could potentially provide massive, massive amounts of value to society in the future. You have an opportunity to make a difference, and you can shape the future. If a project, let's say there's a project right here in the crypto world that, wouldn't get a second look in the past from a venture capitalist or a bank, but now they're able to raise money due to the fact that the average person like you and I, we can give them money. And if that project turns out to be, an amazing business, provides great service, great product to society, then that's a win. And it's something that you and I, we were able to do, something that's never before been seen in history, okay? So that's pretty much the breakdown of why I view it as these markets as an angel investor. I view them as startups, and I view them in their early stages, most of them at least, and that I have the amazing opportunity to put my money towards projects that I believe in, that will bring massive value to us in the future. And like I said, you can view it however you want to view it. If you want to go into this viewing it just as a trader and you want to do charts and everything, that's great. You can do that as well. Me personally, because I love the business, entrepreneurship, startup aspect of it, I view it as such, and that is the way that I approach it and how I'm investing in it, okay? Okay guys, that's going to do it for me. That was my explanation of how I view the crypto markets and cryptocurrencies as an angel investor and why I do it as such. I hope you guys found this informative. I hope you found some value in it. I urge you to, look at the points, some of the points that I made, see if you can tie kind of my mindset in with yours, mesh the two, take what you like from this video, apply some of the concepts, and hopefully you found some value in it. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support. I will see you in the next video. Peace, and keep making those crypto gains.